Did you know that when surveyed, 58% of alumni groups said the leading cause of members not renewing is lack of engagement? While many groups just focus on new members, the real reason your organization might not be growing is because members are leaving because they're not satisfied with the overall experience. Trying to grow your organization with new members while you have a high rate of members churning or leaving the organization is like trying to fill a bucket with holes in it. So keeping your members satisfied is the most important factor for your organization's growth. Now, to be fair, many organizations do consider member engagement. They talk about it, they discuss it, but they don't really step back to define it and then understand it. Our definition of member engagement is frequent and consistent interaction between you and your members. And that's exactly what we'll be discussing today. Hi, I'm Mitch, the CEO and founder here at Join It. And today I'm going to present you with a complete guide to increasing member engagement. First of all, let's set the table and talk about why member engagement matters. Member engagement is measured by how much your members are involved with your organization. You need to get your members actively participating and feeling connected to your organization. For example, encouraging your members to share their thoughts online or in discussion forums builds a sense of community. And seeking their feedback through online surveys or direct communication makes them feel valued and heard. Ultimately, the goal is to develop a continuous relationship, ensuring your members contribute to the vibrant life of your organization. There are several benefits to this. First, higher member retention and renewal rate. You'll start to observe that engaged members are more likely to stick with the organization and renew their membership. And more so, their active involvement encourages a long-term relationship. Benefit number 2, increased community and networking between members. Your active members' communication fosters connection and builds a supportive community. And you'll see that networking opportunities start to arise naturally, enhancing the overall sense of belonging among members. And the third benefit, a stronger organizational impact. When your members are engaged, they become ambassadors for the organization, positively increasing its reach and effectiveness. Their active involvement increases your organization's overall success and impact of your initiatives. Now that we're on the same page for the benefits of member engagement, let's start the guide on how to actually build it. And that all starts with understanding your members. Understanding your members' needs and preferences is essential for you to come up with effective engagement strategies. It allows you to customize your approach, ensuring that your initiatives resonate with their interests, and thus increasing the likelihood of active participation and satisfaction. An important tool for understanding any broad group of individuals can be segmentation. You can segment them by certain characteristics, like their age, their location and where they live, or even engagement rates. In the context of this YouTube channel, I'd come up with a message for new viewers and viewers that haven't subscribed yet, and that message would definitely be to subscribe now. The best segments are fit for purpose, so they're designed with the end goal in mind. So if you're trying to build segments that drive engagement, definitely have a segment with your least engaged members. After you develop that foundational understanding of your members and then divide them into segments based on their characteristics, you're ready to start tailoring messages to drive engagement. And that builds on to the next step, creating a member engagement strategy. The first component of creating a member engagement strategy is you need to define that clear objective. Maybe you want more people to open your emails or attend your events. Whatever it is, make sure you've clearly defined the objective you're trying to achieve. And once you've set your objective, then you have to brainstorm what activities might actually drive that interaction with your members. It can be fun giveaways on social media or a few opportunities to the volunteers. Think about what your members would love to have. Lastly, make a schedule. This is no one-time thing. You need to plan the cadence and frequency that these activities take place over time. By putting a solid strategy in place, you'll keep your community active and connected. Once you have your strategy in place, you have to consider how to get that strategy in action to your members. What channels do you use? And with that, we come to the final step on this guide, which is involving a multi-channel approach to reach your members. I'll be covering each of the channels that you should be leveraging to reach your members and build engagement. First, let's begin with your organization's digital presence. Your organization needs to have a place online where it can put information, post updates, and there should be a members only section where your members can log in and access information that's only available to members. Typically, this digital presence also has a list of upcoming events or a forum where members can engage with each other. You just want to make sure there's that one place that your members can go and it feels active and they'll stay engaged. The next channel that we're going to look at is offline channel, and this varies the most from organization to organization. It depends on your type of organization, your size, your setup, and the geographical layout of your members. Now, on one end of the spectrum, the easy mode is the brewery that has a mug club and they host events at their venue. Very simple, very straightforward. On the other end of the spectrum is a professional association that have members strewn about all over the country, or the world. In this case, you have to be a lot more strategic about how you engage your members on the offline channel. But it's not impossible. Let's go through some ideas. Some organizations with distributed membership will be strategic and they'll plan in-person meetups or offline meetups around big industry conferences. So if a bunch of your members attend a industry conference every year, host an annual meetup among your members, facilitate connections at those type of industry events. Now, if there's not a big industry event that a lot of your members are going to, but you do see density in major cities, consider hosting ad hoc meetups in some major cities. The next channel to leverage is social media. You need to keep the members engaged by responding to their comments and messages, creating a conversation. Spice things up by hosting live Q&A sessions and interactive polls. It's important that you concentrate your efforts on social media platforms that your members use the most. This way, you're meeting them exactly where they are, making it easier for them to stay connected and engaged. Moving on to your emails, make them personal by using members' names and references, so it feels like you're talking directly to them. Create special campaigns for different groups of members based on what they like. Also, make things easier by automating the process of welcoming new members and sharing important news. This way, your members become more engaged and catered to each of your members' interests. Now let's focus on another important channel, events. Events are an amazing way for your members to meet each other, and attendance at an event guarantees a certain level of engagement. They help bring everyone closer and in gaining new knowledge. You can organize these events in various ways, either online, a mix of online and in person, or just in person. That's it for today's video. First, we defined member engagement, then we talked about the benefits, and we talked about putting a strategy in place, and then ultimately how to reach your members through different channels. I hope you take this information and build a stronger, more engaged community. Now, remember, every new member to a community starts with an invitation. So I invite you right now to subscribe to this channel, and then I'll see you on the next video. Thanks so much for watching.